me now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now, hate me now. Enemies, busters got some mana, but I handle that, so hate me now. Got the Louis Slugger, you better cover when I hit a foul. You better be so quick to get it hip when the pistol show. All my niggas with me creeping slow, and we on that blow. Told the two that I use, searching for an easy man. Demon in me wakes, now I shake and don't feel okay. Yeah, I'm terrified in my mind, so corrupted too. Feel so blizzo, hizzo, off that snizzo, but still keep it smooth. Evil Prim, stay so blitz, busy down with Psycho Mike. Scheming, leaning all throughout the night, down in Metro Height. Bitch, you getting sprayed from grenade when I pulled up here. Gangsta P, here with me, and we always going in. Winking, shaking in my bed, hating leaves you where y'all dead. Don't you rest so tears up, call your blizz up when I'm on my man. I face so much crime, stay inside. I have lost my mind. Please don't shoot your biz on, send you his on, get your miz on ride. Enemies so close to me, especially gon' hate me now. Motivated jealousy, but still I elevate somehow. Violent face all in my space, deep inside you hating me. Take it low, that Glock 19 and kill that count with courtesy. Enemies so close to me, especially gon' hate me now. Motivated jealousy, but still I elevate somehow. Violent face all in my space, deep inside you hating me. Take it low, that Glock 19 and kill that count with courtesy. Hate me now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now. Hate me now. Enemies.
You hate me now, nigga, damn, I thought we was cool. You hate me now, I thought we was cool. You mad at me now, but all I do is laughing. Then chop a bullet, split him up like he a fraction. He run up on me, think it's chicken, now he past tense. Yes, I am evil Prince, but also Trace, so blast him. I catch him loafing, I'ma up the gun and let it bust. I got them niggas in the car ready to shoot shit up. You mention me, boy, I'm a killer, best not test your luck. Yo, bitch, a groupie, all up in my DMs tryna fuck. These niggas lying in they songs, you know they capping. I'm on the block, I put in work, you niggas slacking. My nigga get jammed up and then we go and post bail. But if your nigga run up, we gon' send his ass to hell. Ain't have a ruler, kept a Ruger when I was in school. I'm hitting ops with this stick like I'm playing pool. Handy manny in this bitch, we got all the tools. You hate me now, damn nigga, I thought we was cool.
Peace. What's going on? What's happening? Hey, we in the Thought Box, man. Hey, and if you rock out with MD's Thought Box, check me out every Tuesdays and Wednesdays over at the Straight Talk Society with Trevor. I'm over there every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday, 6:30. We got TFP, Tate Fist Politics, y'all, where we talking about the latest in the news and what's happening in politics right now. With my homeboy, Vancat, producer extraordinaire, Ricardo, and Mike. I'm over there Tuesday, 6:30. Then you got Wednesday, Wrestling with Reality, 6:05 on TBS, the Superstation. I mean, Straight Talk Society, Trev, myself, Vancat, and a host of others. We over there rocking out, talking about what's going on in wrestling right now. We talking about the pay-per-views. We bringing the nostalgia to you. Everything wrestling, we over there talking about it. Wednesdays, 6:05. Check me out over there, the family-friendly version now. MD, Straight Talk Society. Boom.
So for the generation that is born right after the crisis, we call them the prophet archetype, and that would be, for instance, boomers. But we've had many other examples. Indulgently raised in a very secure era. They come of age during these times of spiritual awakening. A lot of protests, a lot of social divisions, and they break through. They try to, they want to individualize the country. They want to free individuals from the sort of tyranny of the collective. Give a fuck.
give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck. Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Everybody wanna ride for it with no car. Make a lot of money, live life like the stars do. If you do what they do, then what kind of king are you? Don't let money change you for the bad. Do what gods do. Everybody say they want power, but they don't really want power. They let the money hold the fame, make them a dummy. Money never made me, bitch, I'm making the money. I keep a smile every day, whether rain or sunny. A main bitch a day, wanna she kept it 100. A young 5'6" addict who love to get blunted. Off in the bed, I'm the dog, that's right, I'm atomic. Bury the bone in the cat, get back to the money. All the jealousy and lying niggas throwing at each other over crumbs on the cool, it's hard to consider. Some of you niggas to be real, cause you're real bitch made. These days, and a whole bit harder than niggas. I don't give a fuck, never have, never will. Real niggas really scared to tell it like it is. So many heartbreaks, hella blood, sweat, and tears over game. Now this is how I feel, tell them I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Niggas hating on the low, I don't give a fuck. I'ma get more money, more, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Too Short, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck. Beat it with the microphone, I'm a flame spitter. Was a peacemaker, now a menace like the cane, nigga. Haters and you homo thugs, fucking up the game, nigga. We were never in the same class, you a lame, nigga. I don't got time to be dissing a nigga who ain't worth a penny, cause mentally I'm too above for dissing the fake. On top of that, I'm a player, the player hating that's never been in my blood, nigga. That's ammunition for hate. If I call up the cavalry, it'll be a fatality. One phone call, they'll be minutes away. Better make peace with your creator, cause on the cool, I don't think you wanna perish a cent of the day. Money on the mind, vision on the prize. Look into my eyes, you will see the devil is alive. Real warriors of God live eternally, and if you know the definition, baby, I will never die. Finally got the key of life. If you listen to my new shit, I got the blueprint to set the street afire. The majority of niggas in the game ain't fucking with the method of business that we apply. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Niggas hating on the low, I don't give a fuck. I'ma get more money, more, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Too Short, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck. Beat it with the microphone, I'm a flame spitter. Haters and you homo thugs, fucking up the game, nigga. You a lame, nigga. Give a fuck, give a fuck.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. Now, this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing, bitches banging. I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing like bang, bang, ho, bang, bang, bitch, nigga, bang, 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 ho.
You got the light.
You toting choppers, you getting right. You wanna blow with the dope every night.
Said he wanted subscribe, so we took him
Let
on
know,
life.
say you wanna get paid, you wanna be racist.
18 4K got slapped
Walking
with
down,
pipe.
still got on these shades, even though it ain't night, cause they little pink pills too hard. Let's go on a SRT with a Draco tank, got a little boy way, can't sleep at night.
You gotta go get that motherfucking dope. You gotta run, say fuck all that hoe. I was just broken, I didn't have a friend, so I went in the trap and I sold me some dope.
Let's
For
go.
real.
Poppin' purse, make her suck dick for an hour, get to work. I told the bitch to get nasty for double. She bought her best friend, they for each other. Okay, for me, make her fuck my brother. Got a team full of players, free band, no struggle.
Big 4K down to the door.
Might get in there, mo, go dig with shovel. Break out the chopstick, hit on wherever. Broad daylight, bitch, I'ma get on wherever. Let's go, double O walk on this bitch, but I like to talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
Purpose said walk on this bitch, the purpose said talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
I just be geeking out drugs, taking all kinds of shit. Bitch wanna fuck, she fine, and she all kind of bitch.
Running through the design, don't care about shit. The world one time, though. Major little man got shot, he slide, little boy, you a bitch. 15 ball, one plate on me. 15
Peace. What's going on? What's happening? Hey, somebody in the chat, let me know that y'all can hear me clear. Cause I ain't set up right tonight. I ain't got the time. I thought I was gonna have the time to do a proper show. And of course I didn't. I literally just stopped not too long ago. The reason I made the intro so long, cause I'm sitting here trying to eat. So somebody in the chat, let me know I'm good to go. Okay, Pizza Ron, Pizza Trail. No doubt. All right, so we in the building. So tonight, I'm returning, not quite the way I want to return, but I am returning to MD Thoughtbox Live. Hopefully I can get it weekly this time, you know what I'm saying? Everything's straight. Today, I something was telling me I should have made the what the hell is that sound? Oh, that's weird. Y'all can't hear it, but I can hear it. It's something outside the truck. But something told me to make the damn show for tomorrow, because literally I'll be sitting all day tomorrow to and I could have did the show maybe like midday. Yeah, Trey. Yeah. Hey, I'm sitting here trying to eat my slice of pizza. Well, I got through the slice of pizza. I got like 2/3 of the way through the salad. So you know what I'm saying? Like I had to do what it do. I was hungry as hell. You know what I'm saying? I pushed it back to 8:45. Then I was like, you know what? Nah, let me go and start the show now. So I ate what I could while the intro was playing, and that's that. So tonight I want to talk about Project 2025, Donald Trump. And I want to try to streamline it into another topic that I've been dealing with for the past few days now, which is birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship been a topic on Twitter for some odd reason. And now you got niggas promulgating an idea of taking away birthright citizenship through the 14th Amendment, which let me put it this way, because I don't want to try to I want to try to be defensive just for the sake of being defensive. The 14th Amendment, contextually, no doubt, I don't think anybody would have an argument, was put in place because of the formerly emancipated, point blank, period. But I have an issue with somebody that wants to use that same amendment to try to undermine somebody else. I got an issue with that. I'm not saying I got an issue with challenging the origins of birthright citizenship for immigrants. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I got a problem with you doing it through the 14th Amendment. And we'll get into that. Matter of fact, we'll get into it right now. Let me do this. Let me do this first. And the link is in the chat for anybody that want to come up and say anything about the topic for tonight. But let me do this first. I want to play a video real quick. I'm proud of this video, and I'm proud of this project. So give me a second. Let me Let me play this video real quick before we get started.
We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land.
America First, a dividing ideology which can be found from the inception of this country.
My sole focus is putting America first, and that means in any capacity. And America is failing the American people. I mean, the Congress is, and so is the federal government.
An ideology deeply rooted in nativism, cultural division, racism, and ulterior motives through foreign lands, the movement has sustainability through populism and all-out authoritarianism.
Bob, we are losing industries like autos and steel. We have lost TVs, VCRs, radio. The Japanese are putting under assault supercomputers, flat panel technology. They are challenging our aircraft industry. Where is the administration plan to make America first again in manufacturing by the year 2000?
My idea is simply this: America was built by and for the white Christian people of this nation.
Some of the things that he's saying are issues that we've been tackling for years now. When we talk about globalism, we talk about America First, these sort of things, bringing back American jobs. These are things that he's hitting on. So it's put a lot of our nationalism sort of becoming mainstream.
On MD's political expose, we discover the origins of the America First movement. We pose the question as to how the America First movement was able to embed itself in Republican conservative ideology. And ultimately, is America First America at all?
This is about to get dirty, man. Now we're gonna gut it down. That sounds like a gunshot.
Oh, shit. Finally, as The Rock would say, MD's political expose, the origins and ideologies of America First, is in production as we speak. Finally. Yeah, Trev. Hey, that's how, hey, bro, I'm so glad that now I got this up off the ground. I'm about to go 100 miles per hour. I'll be revealing another trailer for another special project. Well, it ain't really a special project, but it'll be the first edition of MD's Antisocial Book Club, and I'll be ready to go ahead and launch my new channel, MD's War Room. I have all the details of that next week, and I'll reveal the first book in MD's Antisocial Book Club. So that'll be the next trailer for next week. But, you know, I'm glad to announce that MD's political expose, America First, is in production as we speak. I am so glad that I was able to keep a promise and go full steam ahead with what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a milestone for me. It's a milestone for me. And check out more details coming soon in the coming weeks of the finished product, MD's political expose, the origins and ideology of America First. Finally, after months of anticipation, we got it off the ground. So, all right, let me get into this. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up first, so you know that I ain't bullshitting tonight. Let me go and bring this up. So here you have, and let me get my lower third out the way because this is important. Here we have the Heritage Foundation's, let me do it like that. The Heritage Foundation's Project 2025 mandate for leadership. Anybody on the internet that got an internet connection, that's got a phone, computer, whatever the situation may be, anybody, right now, free of charge, can download the PDF of Mandate for Leadership, Project 2025. Easy. I literally just did it. I got it on my phone. I've been had it on my phone. But I was like, okay, let me get, I'm doing the show or whatever. Let me go ahead, crank it on up on the computer. Whap, bam, boom, just like that. I'm so sick and tired. And like I said, especially with Negroes, I'm so sick and tired of people profligating, opining, criticizing, undermining the impact in which this could potentially have on the very face of American policy here in this land. I'm sick of it. Every one of these niggas in the so-called new black media, whatever the fuck that means, coming in with videos now talking about gaslighting for fear-mongering Project 2025. And every video that I have seen, nobody pulling up the document. Nobody. Full of shit. Within the span of 5 seconds, I was able to pull up the PDF version of Mandate for Leadership. 5 seconds. Now, nobody's telling you that you got to read the whole goddamn thing. If you call yourself being politically in tune and trying to formulate a strategy amongst the group, meaning Black Americans, yeah, should be reading it, but you're not. You're not doing it. You're babbling about shit that you don't know. Formulating an opinion based off of talking points from the mainstream media. It's funny to me. Hilarious even. That you got these so-called new black media Negroes talking about Project 2025 and Democrats making it the boogeyman. And yet you're using, and you call yourself the new black media, the new generation of what media is supposed to be for black folk. And trying to take us away from mainstream media, yet you're using mainstream media to formulate an opinion. And that ain't nothing new. This ain't just in a vacuum with this particular situation. They do it all the fucking time. That's why I don't pay them no goddamn attention. Anybody that comes on and talks about the new black media is full of shit. Who is the new black media? Niggas like Tariq Nasheed. Niggas like the Ghost, the Black Authority. Niggas like the Ratchet Video Weekly guy, Phil Scott from the Africa Diaspora Channel. Niggas. Grifting off the plight of black folks. Hurting them into a false version of Americanism that don't exist. As if somehow I'm supposed to separate myself from my American experience. Through the fight of reparations. Reparations ain't it's not a solution to a group thought. It's not. It's a collective fight, of course. But once the fight is won, my fate as an American is sealed. I originally got into the reparations conversation based off of that, because that's what I was hearing. And now that has warped into something that I no longer identify with. That's just a fact. I'll prove it here in a second. So I was able to, without any effort, pull up Mandate for Leadership Project 2025. Let's scroll down and look at it. Just skimming through. Here go the contents right here. The first section is dealing with all the authors and everything. I think it's over 80 something contributors to the document. A vast majority of them under the Trump administration or campaign. We'll get into that too. Section 1, taking the reins of government. This is dealing with all the executive principles of the president, as well as executive branches within the administrative positions, right? That's what all this dealing with. Then it start to get the brass tacks in section 2, because it start to break down all the administrative institutions within the executive branch, all of them. Section 2, the Common Defense, is talking about Department of Defense, DHS, Department of State, the intelligence community, that'll be CIA, media agencies, Agency for International Development. Section 3, the general welfare. This is dealing with everyday shit. Department of Agriculture, Department of Education, Department of Energy and related commissions, EPA, HHS, Health and Human Services, HUD, Housing and Development. Look who wrote Housing and Development, Ben Carson. Who was the head of Housing and Development under the Trump administration? I'll wait for the answer. I will wait. Ron, though. I know Ron, though. What else we got here? Department of the Interior, DOJ, Department of Labor, Department of Transportation, Department of the VA, the economy, all the administrative principles of the economy, Department of Commerce, Department of Treasury, Import Exports, Federal Reserve, SBA, trade commissions, financial regulatory agencies. This is dealing with the most independent of independent when it comes to the executive branch. The regulatory agencies. This is the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, the FEC, Federal Election Commission, Federal Trade Commission, and then onward, meaning let's go. You see how easy that was? Easy. Easy. Peace, Apex, what's happening? What's happening? Hey, I'm probably gonna send you a message maybe either tomorrow or sometime this weekend, man. We gonna I'm trying to see Monday if we crank it back up, God and government. It'll possibly be this Monday. If not this Monday, definitely next Monday. Same episode, dealing with marriage. So be on the lookout for that. So it's not hard at all to do your due diligence and find out what's what. I work 14, 15 hours a day, sometimes 16 hours a day. From the time, from a span, I don't know, I guess we could say 6 months now, I've had time to read stuff in Mandate for Leadership that's of interest to me. It can be done. But you got niggas that's intellectually lazy. Now check this out. Let me share something else real quick. I'm gonna remove this. We're gonna come back to this later. Oh damn. We're gonna come back to this later. Let me go to YouTube real fast. Not to do a video, but I just wanna I wanna share something with y'all. Let me see. Let me go to my notifications. I think that's where it's at. I think this hit right here.
only happens with our community.
Let me make sure it's all good. Okay. All right. So this video right here, this is a video by the brother Afro Elite on YouTube. Y'all want to go sub to him? Go sub to him. Right. Afro Elite on YouTube. He made a video. It's entitled, "Will Project 2025 Doom Us All?" In the video, he's fearmongering. Like, I didn't catch his live. I'm not sub to this dude. Right? But somehow or another it made it in my algorithm. Because, you know, from me doing vast research, right? So it made it to my, and I know about this dude primarily through Twitter. I ain't following him or nothing, but you know, he be in the nigger circles, you know what I'm saying? Of the polluted waters of reparations. Polluted, right? So I know of him that way. So I came across this video, and the typical demeaning of the impact of Project 2025. So I said, damn, like, here we go again. Here go another Negro. You know what I'm saying? Then bring up Peace, Ricardo. What's up? Again, the link is in the chat. I got it started. So if you want to come up, man, and say anything, that's for anybody. By all means. You know what I'm saying? We just up here shooting the shit. So again, another Negro trying to downplay Project 2025. And again, no references to any policies in Project 25. Let's scroll through the whole goddamn video. Y'all see it going. He just nigga babbling. Look, he played Roland Martin. That's a nigga strategy. I always go to Roland. Hell, I do it sometimes. He playing the Roland Martin show. They talking about Project 25. That ain't doing nothing for me. Keep scrolling. He went to an article. Trump's Project 2025 agenda will hurt Black Americans. And he probably got this shit from some obscure website playing left versus right. He read some of this. Then he got the nigga babbling again. Went back to the article. Like I said, going off mainstream media. He got the babbling again. Went to the BBC. Of all places. Some shit outside the country. Giving a vague summary of what's in Mandate for Leadership. Look at it. Babbling again. Went to another video. That's the Kevin Roberts guy. We're going to get into him too. He went to that video talking to Simone Sanders. This is all in the playbook, folks. Went back to the BBC. I'm like, damn, where's the actual Project 2025 document at? Back to Roland Martin. Nigga babble, nigga babble, nigga babble, nigga babble, nigga babble, nigga babble, vote Republican, nigga babble, nigga babble, nigga babble. What has Democrats done for us? Nigga babble. The end. And it's a laundry list of people doing the same exact video. Same exact video. That's what they're doing. Now let me go back to my notifications. Let me see if I can find it. Because I commented on the video in disgust. Check this out. Here you go. Let me see. Damn, how can I go to the actual? I want to go to the actual comment. Damn, I don't know what I just did. My bad. I can't blow it up. All right, well, anyway, all right. So I commented on the video, right? How do I go? Okay, all right, cool. And I think I replied to him again after this. I said, this is an L video. I'm not taking anyone seriously that doesn't go to the actual document to break it down. That's what I said. That's what I commented. He then replied and said, out of curiosity, who do you take serious about it? Because it's close to 1,000 pages. So everyone's only going to give summaries. I made another response. I don't know why I can't. Let me see. Let me see if I can go back to the video.
Any of the promises.
I want to go to the, okay. All right, boom. Here we go. See, I commented again. I don't know where it's at. But basically what I said was, I said, so nigga, it's okay for the new black media, quote unquote, to be intellectual lazy then. That's what you just told me. It's okay for us to have that mindset. No problem. As black people, we deserve the right to summarize and generalize and opine based off other people's shit. We've been afforded that right. That's basically what you just told me. Just a nigga. After that, I was done. I was done. Ricardo said Plies got reprimanded today for posting the Project 2025 today on Meta. Well, I mean, Plies, he he out there, but like he been on some Democratic shit. You know what I'm saying? So but that's weird for Facebook to do that. That's weird. That's weird. But in any event, so again, what I'm saying to you is this: in order for us to understand, even from the other side as a defense, we have to be able to, at the very least, pinpoint certain articles within the document that are relevant to the argument within itself. Until you do that, I don't take you serious. I just don't. In reality, let me go back to the document. In reality, shit, all you really need to read is the first section dealing with the executive branch in principle as it refers to the president. That's really all you need to read. That's just a whole fact. Let's go back to the document. Let's go to this acknowledgement talking about all the people. Let's look at some of these think tanks that's involved in Project 2025. I'm gonna just pick some out. America First Legal. Let me blow it up a little bit. America First Legal Foundation. American Center for Law and Justice. The American Main Street Initiative. That was founded by the Main Street Caucus in the Republican Party, if you didn't know. Center for Immigration Studies. Center for Renewing America. First Liberty Institute. Freedom Works, the Heritage Foundation, Hillsdale College. That's a pretty big think tank. James Madison Institute, Liberty University. The Susan B. Anthony Pro-Life America. Young Americans Foundation. But Trump don't know what the hell going on. We want you. The 2025 Presidential Transition Project is a conservative movement's unified effort to be ready for the next conservative administration to govern at 12 o'clock noon, January 20th, 2025. Welcome to the mission. By opening this book, you are now a part of it. Well, damn. Indeed, one set of eyes reading these passages will be those of the 47th President of the United States. Stop! What the hell did they just say? Let me read it again. Indeed, putting emphasis on it, comma, one set of eyes reading these passages will be those of the 47th president of these United States of America. And we hope every other reader will join in making the incoming administration a success. Trump says he knows nothing of Project 2025. Nothing. That's what the man said. Called some of his policies abysmal. First, it said he know nothing of 2025. I ain't got the tweet. I didn't save it or nothing. It's on my phone, but it ain't on my computer. First, he said he knew nothing of Project 2025. In the next sentence, he said they have some good policy. But hold on, wait a minute. Wait, but you don't know nothing about Project 2025. Nothing about it. Why did he distance himself from Project 2025? Does anybody know? Anybody that follows politics and follows political rhetoric, please, somebody tell me why did he distance himself? Why? Does anybody know? Anybody? I'll wait while I pull up this video. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, shit. Damn, I ain't what I wanted to do. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I'm going to wait on the answer. Let me see. Let me go. Okay, here we go. Let me cue it up. Let me come back in here. Okay, don't nobody know why he did it. Okay, let me tell you why. Matter of fact, let me show you why. Let me show you why right now. This is why Donald Trump distance. Damn, I can't even say it. This is why Trump ran away from Project 2025. Right here.
As you know, this audience, Project 2025, Mandate for Leadership, the Conservative Promise by forwarded by Dr. Kevin Roberts, edited by Paul Dans, Stephen Groves, which is it's a blueprint for a conservative approach to the Leviathan, a project that's been worked on for a while. Dr. Kevin Roberts, a star turned this morning because they absolutely, totally, and completely melted down. Could you just walk through your theory of the case about the administrative state, how this Leviathan grew, and the kind of logic to support a constitutional republic that this is, to actually kind of take it on and see how you can change it for the better, sir?
Yeah, Steve, first of all, thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure. The core question is the one that you just asked. And in essence, as you know and your audience knows, what Project 2025 is trying to do is issue a corrective, a series of new regulation or deregulation, new policies, new leadership to undo, to correct the century-long capital P progressive project of establishing a fourth branch of government, the administrative state. And it would seem to me, just thinking about my visit to MSNBC, that former Republicans, former conservatives like Michael Steele, if there's any shred of intellectual honesty remaining among people like that, would understand that this actually transcends, this goal transcends Republican and Democrat. It actually is exceedingly constitutional. And probably what I should have asked MSNBC is, for a network that purports to save democracy, why would you be opposed to a project whose main aim is to restore this constitutional republic?
Okay, let's stop right there. So Kevin Roberts is trying to imply that Project 2025 is somehow supplanting itself as being the defender of the Constitution. That's what he said. In Project 2025, and we'll get into it, you know, if time allows, because I don't plan on staying on here for long. In Project 2025, it literally undermines the capacity in which executive administrations have an authority to essentially maintain normalcy within everyday life of American people. That's what the administrative state does, if we're going to use that term. It is not up to the president in no capacity to be the person that is in front of maintaining those principles of life for the American people. It don't say that nowhere in the Constitution. Like, at all. The main principle of the executive, the top executive in that branch, which would be the President of the United States, is to make sure that he facilitates foreign policy. I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer that, Apex. That's a great question. A great question. But like I was saying, to facilitate foreign policy, authorizes legislation through sign-offs, which who ultimately is supposed to have the power of the legislative branch, and make sure that from a broad stance, he's protecting our liberties and freedoms under the Constitution. That's the role of the president. It don't say a goddamn thing about having the ability to be carte blanche in any sort of manner when it comes to independent agencies within the executive branch. It don't say that at all. Let's continue.
The answer ultimately just is sort of personified by that history professor, is that they simply can't handle the truth that for the first time in the history of the conservative movement in this country, we're as organized as they are. We are as prepared.
Now that's a fact. That's a fact. The under MAGA, the hostile takeover of the Republican Party, they are more solidified from a strategical sense, from a policy-driven sense than ever before. That's a fact. Not even the days of Reconstruction was the Republican Party this unified. Because even then, back then, you had a split between the moderates and the radicals. So, you know, that's a whole fact. I can fuck with him on that. It ultimately be to our detriment, but he's right. He's 100% right. Let's continue.
As they have always been, to take the reins of power and use it appropriately for the everyday American.
Dr. Roberts, it's ironic that you had this turn. And by the way, the reason I think our audience so admires you is that you just don't come on War Room or go on Fox. You go to Davos main stage and throw down hard in front of the party at Davos, or the World Economic Forum. You go into MSNBC, into the Lion's Den on a Saturday morning, 5-on-1. Isn't it ironic on the very eve of one of the most historic weeks in the Supreme Court, where 5 major administrative state cases will be decided and we'll get opinions, including the Chevron deference, that you're on there and they're in complete freakout? It's almost like they don't.
I'm gonna talk about the Chevron. Let's see. I haven't saw this whole interview. I just saw the main talking point that everybody talks about on mainstream media. Let's see if he gets into detail with the Chevron deference. Then I'm gonna talk about that.
Really understand what this Leviathan is. You think that's part of the problem, that they understand what they've built, but they don't understand how anti-constitutional republic it is, sir?
Completely. And they literally, well, not literally, figuratively live in a bubble. They literally live in a social bubble of Washington, D.C. or New York City or the left coast. And therefore, they have lost sight of the fact that it isn't just among American conservatives, Steve, it's also American centrists, even a handful of American liberals who understand that this country is in really bad shape for a lot of reasons. The main reason we argue at Heritage and at Project 2025 it's in bad shape is the precise point that you mentioned, that the everyday American no longer has power over his or her life. And as I tried to suggest on MSNBC this morning, we ought to aspire to every American waking up tomorrow and saying, I at least don't have to worry about the government over-regulating my existence. I don't have to worry about 350 armed agents with the Environmental Protection Agency, just to cite one example of the insidiousness of the administrative state. And we ought to celebrate.
Let's stop right there for a second. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm, to a certain extent, anti-regulation. I am, right? What I'm not against is anti-debate. The reason for bureaucracies is to maintain or solidify regulating principles that are put into place for various reasons for the maintenance of our life, whether it's environmental, food wise, whatever the situation may be. What I've always said is this: the regulations don't need to be set in stone by any bureaucracy. They don't. We, the people, need to have an apparatus where we can challenge certain things in our everyday lives, dealing with the environment, dealing with food, dealing with all types of stuff, finances, things that are put out of our hands from the bureaucracy, and them given final say with no say of the people. That's what I've always said. Anybody know me know I've always said that. But I'm not for the president of the United States putting in yes men to policy drive certain regulations, because that's what this is. He's not getting rid of regulations. He's making them to where they benefit their agenda. That's it. Through the guise of populism, thinking that we all want what they're talking about. We don't. Let's continue.
That across the political spectrum, here is an opportunity on the brink of these 5 potentially landmark decisions by the Supreme Court that we get to take our country back. And the final point that I will make, just giving the benefit of the doubt even to our friends and non-friends at MSNBC, is if the political left.
Basically what he just said was these Supreme Court decisions, especially the Chevron deference, was the warm-up. That's what he just said. Let's continue.
And the political right and the political center in this country are intellectually honest about wanting to restore civil discord, you and I both are skeptical of that as it relates to the left, then Project 2025 is the answer. This is how we sort of reset the balance between the proper amount of power that the federal government needs to have, but also, most importantly, the power that the people have.
Dr. Roberts, I know you're jammed for time. We do want to hold you for the break, just for a couple other questions, but I got about a minute here. They completely melted down about the sealing of the border and the mass deportations. In particular, they seem to be, they didn't care about American citizens and crime against American citizens. Is the problem we have here that the left and MSNBC and the New York Times don't cherish the American citizen, sir?
That's exactly right. In fact, I was appalled that Michael Steele, of all people, because of everyone that I talked to this morning at MSNBC, even though I disagree with him now, I'd give him the most benefit of the doubt for prior service to this country. I was appalled that
Michael Steele, once head chair of the RNC,
that he accused us of using an anecdote, quote unquote, an anecdote, to make a larger point. That anecdote is the human life of a 12-year-old girl in Houston. That anecdote is that.
But that is anecdotal evidence. You're talking about one situation. Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. You're talking about a handful of situations as ratio to using your number, 11 million illegal immigrants, using your number. That is anecdotal. That's exactly what it is. I don't even understand that argument. Crazy as hell, but we gonna get more into that immigration thing here in a minute.
College-age young lady in Georgia. That anecdote is now several dozens of American citizens who've been killed by illegal aliens. And the only way that you can begin to try to make sense of that position that Steele and others are holding is that they simply don't weigh the importance of American citizenship. They really don't care about citizenship. But more importantly, those of us who are middle-aged white Christian conservatives definitely don't count, and we're not allowed to be making an argument like that.
Did you hear that? Let me play that back a little bit more. Let me play that back a little bit. I don't know what. Let me see. Hold on. Go back 10 seconds.
About citizenship. But more importantly, those of us who are middle-aged white Christian conservatives definitely don't count, and we're not allowed to be making an argument like that.
What else do I need to say, y'all? What else do I need to say? Stay tuned. MD's political expose. The origins and ideologies of America First. I'm telling you, this shit is deeply rooted. But let me go to the reason why Trump distanced himself from this Project 20. He really didn't. He just publicly said something to get the media off his back. Let me see where he said that.
Called the Second American Revolution, hopefully bloodless or no more blood than has been spilled by the left. And what you can do is submit your application. You can go through the training, and what it will do is give you that civics foundation. It'll let you know what's at stake, and it will arm you with details. It will arm you with information. So whether you go into the administration in DC, or maybe you do something local, like serving on a voluntary council in your town or your county or maybe your state, what we're doing here is building not just for 2025, Steve, but for the next century in the United States. And that's why MSNBC and that history professor have lost their ever-loving minds, because they've never seen the political right be this organized, this focused, this rational about taking power and actually using it appropriately, as the Constitution says.
Dr. Roberts, how do they get to that? How do they get to Heritage for all the other stuff you're doing? We're going to have Mike Howe on hopefully early next week on other projects that you guys are fighting nonstop, and how they get to your social media.
Well, once again, project2025.org is the website of the day. But if you're interested in.
All right, that's that. Okay, so like I said, a second American Revolution. It'll remain bloodless if the left allows it. That's what he said. That's why Trump distanced himself from Project 2025. It's as simple as that. It was a political move. Now you got all these mega maniacs out. See, Project 2025 has nothing to do with Trump. He has Agenda 47. They have Project 2025 is different. He's not rocking with Project 2025. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we could try to connect the dots. That's what we do here over at MD20. That's exactly what we do, folks. And again, the link is in the chat. Anybody want to say something about what they've seen so far, please hit the link. And I'll give you the floor to speak your comment or ask your question. Let's go to Agenda 47. Let's go. These are the quote-unquote policies of Donald Trump. A whole 3 pages of them. A whole 3 pages of them. Let me go to this one real quick. Because that'll be getting off topic. That'll be getting off topic. Let's go back to page 1. Well, no, actually, let me go back to the last one. Let's play this one.
If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration.
All right, let's stop right there. So, does anybody understand the gist of what he's talking about? And you let me know if that's constitutional or not. He's basically saying that he wants to, through bureaucracy, basically, whether it be through the FCC, DOJ, he wants to undermine their right as private owners of tech companies, them having the right to ban individuals or talking points on their own damn platforms. But you want me to believe that he is constitutional. That's unconstitutional as hell. Now you can also know. Let's play a little bit more because I want y'all to figure out what he's talking about. Let's play a little bit more.
Mr. President, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should...
So if you categorize something on your own platform as mis or disinformation, you'll be reprimanded through the executive branch of government. In a nutshell, that's what he said. The hell if it's yours or not. The hell with that. The hell with it. But hey, he said something in that video. Let's go to this. I'll leave this. I'll leave that in the tab. Let's go to this. Like I said, I'm doing breakdowns tonight. I'm trying to be quick as possible, but we doing breakdowns. We ain't gonna babble. We ain't gonna babble at all. He mentioned Section 230. Let's look at this for a second, just to see what we're talking about. Section 230, an overview. Section 230 of the Communications Act of 1934, enacted as part of the Communications Decency Act of 1996, provides limited federal immunity to providers and users of interactive computer services. The statute generally precludes providers and users of being held liable, that is, legally responsible, for information provided by another person, but does not prevent them from being held legally responsible for information that they have developed or activities unrelated to third-party content. Courts have interpreted Section 230 to foreclose a wide variety of lawsuits and to preempt laws that would make providers and users liable for third-party content. For example, the law has been applied to protect online service providers like social media companies from lawsuits based on their decisions to transmit or take down user-generated content. Uh-oh. Now we understand. Now we understand. So you can't sue online developer, i.e. a social media platform, for taking down your shit based off the First Amendment, for example, because the First Amendment does not apply to a private entity. You could say it. You can say it all day. But if they don't like you saying it, guess what? Your ass is gone. And then you go bitch and whine to the Supreme Court. And through Section 230, they're totally immune to any lawsuit that you could bring up. Trump want to finagle it. Finagle it. Hey, Trey, hey, you're right. They on TLP ass. You exactly right. But hey, ultimately you can't trip because all rights are reserved to Google. Me personally, I don't give a damn. That's me personally. That's why I'm about to crash out with MD's War Room. I don't give a damn. But hey, if he dies, he dies. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping it real. And I wouldn't have no choice but to accept it. Because Google is a private entity. It's not a public square. Remember that word, public square. Let's go to this. Told you, we rolling tonight, folks. We rolling. This is page 847 of the Mandate for Leadership, a Conservative Promise, Project 2025. This is the section entitled, let me go up to it, Federal Communications Commission. Mission statement, the FCC should promote freedom of speech, unleash economic opportunity, ensure that every American has a fair shot at next generation connectivity, and enable the private sector to create good paying jobs through pro-growth reforms that support diversity of viewpoints. A diversity of viewpoints. That means you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say on the internet. Ensure secure and competitive communications networks, modernize outdated infrastructure rules, and represent good stewardship of taxpayer dollars. Let's go down to where I was at. This particular section, reining in big tech. The FCC has an important role to play in addressing the threats to individual liberty posed by corporations that are abusing dominant positions in the market. Nowhere is that clearer than when it comes to big tech and its attempts to drive diverse political viewpoints from the digital town square. These people believe that the information superhighway is somehow a part of the public square, thereby granting them First Amendment right protections under the federal government. That's stupid as hell. We the people don't own Facebook. We the people don't own Twitter. We the people don't own YouTube, Instagram, etc., etc. We don't. Project 2025 wants the rights of social media companies to go to the federal government. Tyrannical. But they for the Constitution, though. That coincides exactly what Trump just said in Agenda 47. All Trump is the mouthpiece. He get up there and babble and give a broad explanation of the policy. Project 2025 is the body of it. Project 2025 going into stark detail of what this shit is about. Eliminate immunities that courts added in Section 230. What the hell? Trump don't know what Project 2025 is. That's what he said. You see how I went to the actual document. I ain't up here nigga babbling. I'm not playing a video and then opining on some shit that I don't know about. I'm not reading an article from the BBC and then babbling about something that's over my head. I'm not doing that. This is how you properly do research. You don't have to read the whole goddamn 1,000 pages if you know how to research. It's simple. Hell, some PDF readers, they got a little magnifying glass. This one don't. But they got the one on my phone, dude. They got a little magnifying glass on the top of the PDF reader where you just type in the keyword. It'll take you right to where the fuck you want to go. You niggas is lazy, man. Don't come up to me talking about Project 2025 fearmonger. What part is fearmonger? Tell me, please. Oh, what that say? MSNBC? Nigga, get the hell out my face. Either pull out the book, pull out the PDF, shut the hell up. Simple as that. Eliminate immunities that courts added to Section 230. Let me blow it up a little bit more. The FCC should issue an order that interprets Section 230 in a way that eliminates the expansive non-textual immunities that courts have read into the statute. As one of the FCC's previous general counsels noted, the FCC has authority to take action because Section 230 is codified in the Communications Act. The FCC's Section 230 reform should track the positions outlined in a July 2020 petition for rulemaking filed at the FCC near the end of Trump administration. Any new presidential administration should consider filing a similar or new petition. They want it to be Trump, but if it ain't Trump, hey, if you're the new Republican candidate, you should do it too. As Justice Clarence Thomas has made clear, courts have construed Section 230 broadly to confer on some of the world's largest companies a sweeping immunity that is found nowhere in the text of the statute. Let me stop right there. Trump does not know what Project 2025 is. But Trump gave the outline. Project 2025 gave the body of how it's going to be implemented. This shit go on for pages, y'all. Just this. Trump is not smart enough to implement this policy by his damn self. He's not. Who's going to be on this team? A vast majority of the people that authored Project 2025. Stop playing. Like, what are you doing? A lot of these people that try to pontificate are talking out of their ass. That's just a whole fact. Don't know what the hell is going on. Let's do another one, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Where am I at? I want to do this one so bad, but I'm gonna wait. Let's find another one. Dun, 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 dun. Big Pharma. Let's do this. Let's go to this one. Get out of. Oh damn, my bad. I ain't playing. My bad. That's my fault. Give me a second. That was my fault. Moving too fast. Hold on. What the fuck? Too much going on. Give me a second. All right, let's go.
For many years, tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, while academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth. The time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors.
He's going to fire certain deans and principals or whatnot because of their political viewpoint. That's basically what he just said. If you disagree, please let me know. Let's continue.
Who will impose real standards on colleges.
Or let me say, because you got a lot of boards with the deans and stuff, let me say the accreditors, because I don't think you got the right to fire the dean. But the accreditors associated to the boards of a lot of these schools. Let me correct myself.
once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions.
Why the hell did he just mention Western civilization? Let me go back on that real quick.
Eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly. Removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats.
There you go.
Offering up costs
I want to go. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly. Removing all Marxist American tradition and Western civilization.
There you go. All right.
Defending the American tradition and Western civilization.
Defending the tradition of Western civilization. I just wanted to play that part back.
Protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly. Removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats. Offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees. Providing meaningful job placement and career services. And implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in
racial discrimination.
Explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies, policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
No, thank you, Mr. Trump. So, the goal is to get rid of any form of what the left consider equity in colleges, universities, and higher institutions. And if they don't, they will be reprimanded through the siphoning of funding out of their programs. So you must adhere to an ideology. If you don't, we're taking your money. Cardo said, are the students going to learn about every aspect of American culture and history, or only the white aspect? Can't learn about no slavery? Especially not from a I guess you would say like a psychology aspect, because that's considered CRT. And that will bring up civil rights violations according to Trump. That's what he just said. You being anti-white. Can't do that. You crazy? You can't do it. So what are we talking about here? But hold on, let me find this. I'm back in Project 2025. Let me find it real quick. I'm in the Department of Education section right now. They got all kinds of shit in this section. They going crazy. I'm trying to find the college part. A lot of it talking about like elementary, secondary, trying to find a college part. They talking about some crazy shit. We might have to stay in Department of Education for a while. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, they in Title 6 right now. Talking about Title 6 of the code. Oh, what the fuck? Doing this one, guys. Okay. Come on, man. This is talking about elementary school and so I don't want to. Like I said, they got some crazy shit in here. We gonna have to stay in this for a minute. Oh shit! You know what? Scratch everything I just said. Let's go to this. We'll eventually find it. But I got to stop. I got to stop. Okay. All right. So we in the Department of Education section. This is just one thing. I was scrolling and I saw it. I said, "Oh shit!" Provide school meals to children in need. Do not use federal meals to support radical ideology. In May 2022, the U.S. Department of Agriculture (USDA) tried to advance a radical political agenda using the federal school meal program. Nearly a century ago, federal lawmakers adopted the National School Lunch Program and School Breakfast Program and other services that provide meals for K through 12 students to give children from low-income families access to food while at school. Since the 1940s, damn, I'm squinting. Hold on. Since the 1940s, federal lawmakers have greatly expanded these meal programs, creating an entitlement for nearly all students, regardless of family income levels, and have turned the meal programs into some of the most wasteful federal programs in Washington. Now, the USDA is threatening to withhold federal taxpayer spending to these meals from schools that do not implement Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972 so that the term sex is replaced with sexual orientation and gender identity. So basically what they're saying is that USDA has become radical because under Title IX, dealing with discriminatory terms, they added sexual orientation and gender identity. I just wanted to read that. Let me see. The next administration should prohibit the USDA or any other federal agency from withholding services from federal or state agencies, including but not limited to K through 12 schools that choose not to replace sex with SOGI, that's gender identity, all that, in the agency's administration of Title IX. All right, let me go back and see if I can find the student the college shit. Let me see here. Form the negotiated rulemaking process. Reform the Office of Federal Student Aid. I want to get into the actual schools. Policy power, new legislation should be charter bold and false impression. Let me see. Here to determine how the federal taxpayer money, parental rights. Where I don't see shit. He may got an outlier with that one. He may got an outlier because a lot of this shit talking about K through 12. Parents, students. Action seeking to leave. Let me see. Like I said, man, this damn thing is so vast, bro. This is a vast document, but hey, take your time. A lot of these niggas, they ain't willing to take their time. They ain't willing to take their time at all. I see this. This is why I wish I had the damn search tool, but I don't. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I got it. I don't know what that thing majig on. Let's rotate. I don't want to do that. That's 50 page. Don't want to. Yeah, I ain't got it. I want college, school choice options, Teddy schools. See Title 1, additional K through 12 reform, higher education. Here we go. All you gotta do is take your time. That's all. And boom, here we go. First thing, accreditation reform, higher education assembly, accreditation reform. Congress established two primary responsibilities of the U.S. Department of Education and the HEA to ensure the administrative capacity and financial responsibility of colleges and universities that accept Title VI funds, and two, to ensure the quality of those institutions. Congress did not endow the Department of Education with the authority to involve itself in academic quality issues relating to colleges and universities that participate in Title VI student aid programs. The HEA allows the agency only to recognize accreditors, which are then opposed to provide quality assurance measures. Unfortunately, the Biden administration has followed closely in the footsteps of the Obama administration by engaging in a politically motivated and inconsistent administration of the accrediting agency recognition process. As a result, accreditors have transformed into de facto government agents, despite claims by the Department of Accreditation agencies that accreditation is voluntary. The fact that Americans are denied access to otherwise widely available entitlement benefit in the institution elects to not be accredited makes accreditation anything but voluntary. Today, accreditation determines whether Americans can access federal student aid benefits, transfer academic credits, enroll in higher level degree programs, and even qualify for federal employment. All right, let's see what their policy is going to be. Prohibited accreditation agencies from leveraging their Title VI gatekeeper role to mandate the educational institution adopt diversity, equity, inclusion. Bro, Trump literally is reading from the bullet points of Project 2025. All right, peace trail, man. Hey, well, I can't catch it, bro. I feel you. I got to get up too. Like I said, tomorrow I ain't really working, but I got 223 miles to ride to where I need to go. So I'll probably be there around 9ish, 10ish. But peace out to you, man. So again, Trump is literally reading from the playbook of Project 25. Yet you don't want me to believe that Project 2025 is a thing that Trump is involved with. I mean, I don't know what else to say, people. Y'all let me know. Have I proved my point, or do I need to keep going? You know, I know it's late. It's well, it ain't number 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock where I'm at, but do I need to keep going? Please, somebody tell me. Ron, where you at? Would you like another example? Protect the sovereignty of states to decide. See, and this is another thing that boggles my fucking mind. Because it go back to this state rights shit, right? So protect the sovereignty of states to decide governance and leadership issues for their state, supporting colleges and universities by prohibiting accreditation agencies from intruding upon the governance of state-supported educational institutions. Protect faith-based institutions by prohibiting accreditation agencies from 1, requiring standards and criteria that undermine the religious beliefs of, or require policies or conduct that conflict with the religious mission or religious beliefs of the institution. And 2, intruding on the governance of colleges and universities controlled by a religious organization. Now, here's the problem with that. Again, unconstitutional. If said college or university that is religious based is part of the state program of colleges and universities, they're bound to the state. They're not no private entity. We talked about this a couple of months ago. I believe it was either over here on TLP about the protest that was going on the college campuses dealing with Gaza. At Columbia University, it didn't hold suit. Why? Because Columbia University is a private institution. Whereas a place like NYU is part of the university and college system of the state of New York. A lot of these talking points on some of these news channels are bullshitting you. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. To pull you into a narrative that don't exist. The same goes with this situation. Project 2025. The right wants you to believe that the left is gaslighting you into a state of fear dealing with Project 2025. The left is telling you blown up summaries of what Project 2025 actually is. Donald Trump, he telling you what Project 2025. You just got to go to Agenda 47. But again, niggas is lazy, so they want to go off what the news say to try to dispute what the news say, or vice versa, instead of going to the actual document. I mean, it's easy. Easy. So I think I proved my point with the actual contextual aspect of it. Let's do this, and then we're gonna bounce. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Let me go to my saved videos. Let's see if I know how to do it, because I don't. Yeah, I think it's on my watch laters. I think it is. I could be wrong. Oh shit, I don't see it. Oh shit. I think I put it in. I forgot what I put it in, man. See, y'all don't know how to work a lot of this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. I'll be fucked up sometime. I don't even know what I just did. What the hell was that? Okay. Somebody let me know. I was playing a video earlier and I hit save on it. What in the shit? See, man. Now I can't find it. See, it'd be pissing me off, man. I know. I hit save on the damn video. That just made me mad, man. And I don't even know how to get it no more, yo. Golly, bro. Like, what the hell? Oh, my God. Well, let me go to my history. Maybe I'll find it through this way. I hope I will. I'll be fucking up, man. And I watch so much shit throughout the day. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, there you go. But why? I don't know what the hell happened. That made me mad a little bit. All right, but let's do this. Let's do this. This video is from the Heritage Foundation. Yeah, I got it. All right, let's play this.
Conservatives exist to conserve the ideals of the American founding.
These ideas are actually the source of our recovery.
On January 20th, when the president puts his hand on the Bible, everything changes.
Our
Our goal is to ensure that the conservative administration that takes office in January of 2025 is ready on day one.
The next conservative president will only be able to do so with your help.
Hold on, let's go back real quick, just real quick.
In January of 2025 is ready on day one.
The next conservative president will only be able to do so with.
That's an ugly motherfucker. Ugly old degenerative DNA white woman with red hair and she just look all fucked up. That's all I wanted to say. Let's continue.
Your help.
From the president of the Conservative Partnership Institute,
Vice President of Hillsdale College.
The head of the Office of Justice
Check this out. Hold on.
Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs.
Senior Advisor to the President.
Assistant
Stop right there. Let's go back.
Office of Justice Programs. Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs.
Senior Advisor.
Who is that? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Damn, what the fuck y'all at in the chat? Participation would be helpful. Who is that? Does anybody know who that is? If you don't, just it's fine. I'll give you the answer. I'll give you about 10 seconds. See if anybody know who this is. So nobody knows shit, huh? What y'all doing? Sleeping? That's Stephen Miller. He was senior advisor to President Trump in his administration when he was president. Let's continue. And I'm coming back to him.
Advisor to the President.
Assistant.
Who was that? Does anybody know who that is? I'll give you a second. I'll give you another second. Hold on, because I'm doing something. You're right, Ron. She worked for Trump. She worked for Trump. Not before. She worked for Trump right now. That's Caroline Leavitt, press secretary for the Trump campaign. Trump said he don't know what the hell Project 2025 is. But somehow his press secretary. No, Ron. She worked for both. That's what I'm telling you. She's the current press secretary for the Trump campaign. And she's also a contributor to Project 2025. She's not an author of the Mandate for Leadership, but she's a contributor to Project 2025. You know who's also a contributor? Mike Johnson, J.D. Vance, many other people. So currently, right now, as we speak, she's the press secretary for the Trump campaign. Remember, that's the same lady that was on CNN the day before the debate who got kicked off, that was bitching and complaining about the Jake Tapper and Dana Bass. They weren't going to be fair. Same lady, Caroline Leavitt. There you go. You're right. You're right. Same lady. Same lady, Ron. Same lady. She's on a Project 2025 video.
Press secretary.
You're here to cut government. You're here to do something that's not in their interest.
The deep state is real. You want to be someone who knows answers.
As a public servant, you're working on behalf of the American people, the greatest country on the planet.
It's your job to ensure that that power is executed responsibly
and in line with the president's will.
This is your chance to truly make a difference.
We're glad you're joining us.
Glad you're joining us. Join Project 2025, Presidential Administration Academy. That video hype you up, don't it? It inspire your ass. It inspire you, bro. So tell you what, this what we gonna do. This is the last thing we're gonna do. So again, I've proven that Trump's policies are directly in line with Project 2025. In fact, Project 2025 is the actual body of the policy, whereas Trump just babble and say the title. That's pretty much it. I've proven that. I've also proven that his head press secretary is involved with Project 2025. Prove that also. Something that he called abysmal and ridiculous, I believe it was the other word that he used. You want me to believe that dumb shit? Even though his press secretary is directly involved with the shit? Like, bro, sometimes I think us as a society, see, this is why I don't fuck with the society. Because the society is dumb as hell. The society cannot collectively think. That's why I don't rock with the society. I rock with Straight Talk Society. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the society as a whole. They fucked up. They don't have the ability to see through the bullshit as a collective. That's why the collective is some bullshit in and of itself. They just don't got it. But this is the last thing we're gonna do. Let's have some fun when we before we get up out of here. Let me go to this. Let me go to this. I was gonna deal with the 14th Amendment shit, but I'll do it some other time. That ain't what I wanted to do. I'll do it some other time. Let's do this. Y'all want to have some fun with me? Let's go. Let's go. Now, this is the Project 2025 website. This is what I want to do. At least I'm going to attempt to do it. We're going to fill out the application right here live. Right here live. Building now for a conservative victory through policy, personnel, and training. Receive updates on how you can get involved. Get on the email list. Hell no. It is not enough for conservatives to win elections. If we are going to rescue the country from the grip of the radical left, we need both a governing agenda and the right people in place. Ready to carry this agenda out on day one of the next conservative administration. This is the goal of the 2025 Presidential Transition Project. The project will build on 4 pillars that will collectively pave the way for an effective conservative administration. More about Project 2025, blah, blah, blah. They got press releases. These shits is old. Let's see. Playbook about, fuck it. Let's just go straight to the apply. I hope I ain't got to log it. Damn, I got to log. Oh, no, I don't. Request one-time passcode for personnel. Shit, hold on. Hold on, let me remove it real quick. I'm gonna go and do it. Fuck y'all, hey, I don't want to put my damn phone number in this shit. Then they be blasting me with text messages. Damn, man, hold on. Fuck. I didn't think this through. Hold on. Will I be able to unsubscribe from this shit? Let me see. Wait a minute. Man, Trump get elected, he might fuck around, put me in jail for false information. All right, hold on, wait a minute. I think we're in the building. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get out of that. Let me present. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. Cause like I said, I'm going in uncharted waters. I'm going in uncharted waters, y'all. Let me know if you can see my screen. I don't think it's no way to home. Let me see here. Cause it looked blank on my. I don't know why. Can anybody see my screen? Let me know. Let me know what the business is in the chat. And again, the link to the StreamYard is pinned to the chat. So anybody want to come up and help me with this? I don't know why the hell it keep blinking like that. Somebody let me know that they can see the screen. The hell y'all doing? Hit the like button too and hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share it to the show to your social media. Let's build it up over here, man. Let's build it up. You're not gonna get shit like this from nowhere else. Not as real and raw as this. Off the cuff. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. That's just a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? That's just a whole fact. I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody saying that they can see the screen. It's 5 people in the building. Somebody tell me something. Cause they keep blinking on my end. I guess cause I keep going back to different tabs. Cause I ain't gonna move forward until somebody let me know that they can see the screen. Every time I come back to it, they blink out for some odd reason. This shit got me scared, y'all. I ain't gonna front. Heritage Foundation might come see about me. I don't know. They might go, hey, bro, what you doing? Don't nobody want to say shit. Can anybody hear me? Let me see. It's moving on the tab, but when I come back, it blink out then come back in. I don't know why the hell it's doing that. That could be my internet though. Y'all be wilding, man. Let me continue, bro. Let me continue. Y'all ain't shit. It says Project 2025 Presidential Personnel Database and Presidential Administration Academy Questionnaire. Would you like to be considered for a position in a future presidential administration and participate in our trainings? Complete the questionnaire below and upload your resume for inclusion in the Presidential Personnel Database and to receive access to the Presidential Administration Academy. Project 2025 is the effort of a broad coalition of conservative organizations that have come together to ensure a successful administration begins in January 2025. With the right conservative policy recommendations and properly vetted and trained personnel to implement them, we will take back our government. Project 2025 is being organized by the Heritage Foundation. To learn more about positions in the executive branch, blah, blah, blah. To use this website and any information you submit through it is governed by our terms and conditions. Let me see. Fuck you, terms and conditions. Title, Mr. Oh, shit. Oh, I got it on caps lock. Let me see. Mr. The MD20. Email. See, a lot of this shit. Well, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, y'all can see my email. MD. Yeah. .com. Address. God damn, man. Gotta know all this shit, man. Okay, you hear me? All right. Hold on, cause it asks for my damn address and all this shit, man. Well, I ain't putting in the real shit anyway. Hold on. Shit, fuck it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Make up some 404 Nigger Street. Atlanta. GA 30032. Well, what not damn. Let me see. Damn, what's the Atlanta zip? Hey, Ron, what's the Atlanta zip code? Just any Atlanta zip code. Hell, I just put I'm thinking about Decatur zip code and Butte. Hell, it don't matter. I'll put 30030. Select the option that best describes your political philosophy. What should I be, y'all? Let me see. Traditional conservative, moderate, liberal, paleo conservative, social conservative, fiscal conservative. Oh shit, they got more options. Libertarian, I'm putting libertarian. Please briefly explain your choices of philosophy. Freedom. Name one person, past or present, who has most influenced the development of your political philosophy. Let me see. I'm put Ron Paul just because I picked libertarian. Name a book that has most significantly shaped your political philosophy, and please explain its influence on your thinking. Let me see. What's a political book? Hell, I'm putting Trump Russia. Why does they keep doing that? What's this? No. Shit. It explains the complete history of Trump's involvement. Oh shit, what the fuck? I still fucked up. I don't know what the hell going on. I want to look right. Let me see. Trump's involvement with what the hell just happened? Name one living public policy figure whom you greatly admire and why. Living. Ricardo said moderate. No, I know you. I saw libertarian. I was like, yeah, I got a lot of libertarian views. So let me see. Name one living public policy figure whom you greatly admire and why. Hell, I'm Trump. Donald Trump. He's America first. Exclamation. Let me. Name the one public policy issue you are most passionate about. Why are you passionate about this issue, and how would you like to see it addressed in the future? Let me be like the Negroes. immigration. I want mass deportation. Damn it. Let me do it this way. How did you hear about Project 2025? Other. If conference, media appearance, or other, please specify. The new black media. Do you agree with the following statements? The UN should have authority over the citizens or public policies of sovereign nations. Now it's finna get fun. Hey, Ricardo tripping it. Okay, hey, look, I need participation. It's about to get fun because now we're getting into the questionnaire. Question 1, the UN should have authority over the citizens or public policies of foreign nations. Let's see what our options are. Agree, disagree, neither agree nor disagree. Which one? I'm gonna let you do it, Ricardo. Let me know. I'm gonna pick what you tell me to pick with. Like niggas in the clouds, what y'all think? Or y'all steaming in the column? Because I'm doing this. He said put no. All right, I'm putting no. The UN should have authority over the citizens or public policy. Disagree. Okay. The U.S. has the right to select immigrants based on country of origin. Oh, this shit. Which one, Ricardo? Shit. Let me read that again. The U.S. has the right to select immigrants based on country of origin. The second answer is yes. These are racist motherfuckers. Yo, the education industry should be open to increased competition through vouchers or tax credits for private schools. I'm gonna say yes to that. You know, even though there's nuances to it, I'm gonna say yes. Life has a right to legal protection from conception to natural death. Yes or no, Ricardo? Ricardo said yes. Okay. The permanent institutions of family and religion are foundational to American freedom and the common good. Yes or no, Ricardo? He said, wow, yes. Okay. Government should subsidize the use or production of energy, particularly for new and innovative energy technology. Now, this is a trick question. They trying to trick you. Let me read that again. Government should subsidize the use or production of energy, particularly for new and innovative energy technologies. Now, the whole thing with Trump is drill, baby, drill, and trying to get rid of Green New Deal. This is a trick question. They trying to get me. They're trying to get me, Ricardo. Yeah, no. Union membership should be at the option of the employee, not a requirement for employment. Yes or no? That's obviously no. The federal government should guarantee a universal basic income. Another trick question. Another trick question. He said the energy question. No, think like them. Yeah, another trick question in this one though. Talking about the UBI. That's a trick question. I'm gonna say no. The U.S. needs nationalized health care. Another trick question. No, disagree. The U.S. should increase legal immigration. Now, another trick because They, like I said, the MAGA maniac, they mind be so skewed, they'll hit no and hurry up, move on. Again, listen to the question again. The U.S. should increase legal immigration. Yes or no? I'm gonna let you do that one. Ricardo, you say no to that question? He said no. Okay. Disagree. The police in America are systemically racist. Yo, I can't. Yo, again, let me read the question again. The police in America are systemically racist. Trey said trick question. I'm gonna put disagree. We should be proud of our American heritage and history, even as we acknowledge our flaws. Yeah, I agree with that. But with that, you got to teach slavery. The gender wage gap is the result of prejudice and discrimination. Now this is a manosphere shit, right? Bro. This is funny. Well, they put the manosphere question in here. Hey, this shit is diabolical. Diabolical. And you wonder why these damn manosphere motherfuckers be on that MAGA maniac shit. That because they formulating an opinion based off of it. They're garnering your demographic. And the manosphere motherfuckers is pushing it out. Diabolical. Let me see what I'm gonna say. That the gender wage gap is a result of prejudice and discrimination. No, disagree. Men should always make more money. The U.S. should scale back its strong military presence overseas. Agree. America first. In combating censorship by big tech, we must look to more than just the free market. I don't know how to. I'm gonna say neither. Let me see. Let me read that again. In combating censorship by big tech, which is unconstitutional, we must look to more than just the free market. Agree. We should persecute them and financially destroy them if they don't let me say nigger on Twitter. Yes. The president should be able to advance his or her agenda through the bureaucracy without hindrance from unelected federal officials. Agree. The federal government should recognize only two unchanging sexes, male and female, as a matter of policy. Pick it, Ricardo. Pick it, Ricardo. I'm gonna let you rock with it. Pick it. I'm gonna let you rock. This shit is crazy. Yo, I already know what your answer is, so I agree. The U.S. should impose tariffs with the goal of bringing back manufacturing jobs, even if the tariffs result in higher. Oh shit! Hey, if these motherfuckers is not telling you the quiet part out loud, I don't know what else to say, folks. I don't know what else to tell you. Listen to this goddamn question again. For the people that say, high growth on the other channel, high grocery prices. High grocery prices. Have you been to the grocery store? Have you saw the price of bread in this country? Eat vegan. The federal government, no, my bad. The U.S. should impose tariffs with the goal of bringing back manufacturing jobs, which it will not do, even if these tariffs result in higher consumer prices. They tell you the quiet part out loud. These motherfuckers is not gonna fix the economy with the shit that they trying to do. You dumb motherfuckers. You people are idiots. I have failed to see anybody on this goddamn internet doing what I'm doing right now. All these goddamn mega maniacs be making these goddamn videos. I ain't seen them do this shit. And they telling you the quiet part out loud. Even if these tariffs result in higher consumer prices, how in the fuck are we gonna lower grocery and gas and all this shit and they telling you what the fuck they want to do? Under the auspices of bringing back manufactured jobs, which ain't gonna happen. I just saw a report the other day with U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel trying to sell to a fucking Japanese company. You stupid motherfuckers. And then they gonna reap the benefit from the tariffs because they gonna give the prices to the fucking contractors buying the goddamn steel. More profit for them. How do you not see the ghost of Ronald Reagan in what they're trying to do, just not telling you what the fuck they're trying to do? At least Ronald Reagan was up with it, up front. Trickle down economics, baby. You dumb motherfuckers. But I digress. The answer is yes. America first. Social media profiles, I'm not putting that. Upload resume. Okay, so that's the end of the questionnaire. That was fun. That was fun. Hey, we finna get out of here, y'all. Let me play once again for anybody that didn't see it. I'm gonna play it one more time. The trailer for my upcoming project. And then we up out of here.
We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land.
America first. A dividing ideology which can be found from the inception of this country.
My sole focus is putting America first, and that means in any capacity. And America is failing the American people. I mean, the Congress is, and so is the federal government.
An ideology deeply rooted in nativism, cultural division, racism, and ulterior motives through foreign lands. The movement has sustainability through populism and all-out authoritarianism.
Bob, we are losing industries like autos and steel. We have lost TVs, VCRs, radio. The Japanese are putting under assault supercomputers, flat panel technology. They are challenging our aircraft industry. Where is the administration plan to make America first again in manufacturing by the year 2000?
My view is simply this: America was built by and for the white Christian people of this nation.
Some of the things that he's saying are issues that we've been tackling for years now. When we talk about globalism, we talk about America first, these sort of things, bringing back American jobs. These are things that he's hitting on. So it's put a lot of our nationalism sort of becoming mainstream.
On MD's political expose, we discover the origins of the America First movement. We pose the question as to how the America First movement was able to embed itself in Republican conservative ideology. And ultimately, is America first, America at all?
This is about to get dirty, man. Now I'm gonna go and get down. Oh, that sounds like a gunshot.
Yes, sir. Hey, with that, I thank everybody for watching MD's Thought Box Live tonight. Hopefully I'll get up with my with my contemporaries on God and government. Hopefully we'll be back Monday. God and government. I forgot what, I think it's episode 5. Episode 4 or 5, I don't remember. Love and marriage. We're gonna be talking about different issues with marriage from a biblical and a civil perspective. We're gonna be talking about polygyny, polygamy. Is it okay? Divorce rate, all that good shit. We're gonna be talking about that on God and government. Let me see what Ricardo. MD, you a trip. How did I miss the beginning? Hey, bro, it's in production. You know how long I've been talking about MD's political expose? Finally, it's in the works as we speak, bro. It's in the works. Just stay tuned in. Everybody stay tuned in. Hey, look, before you leave up out of here, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, man. I got all type of shit coming down the pipe, man. Again, my work schedule is heavy right now, but still, I'm doing my best to try to bring content to this channel. And stay tuned next week, MD's Thought Box Live. I will be premiering another trailer that's going to be tied into the new channel that I'm going to have premiering in the coming weeks, MD's War Room. That's going to be the Crash Out channel. I'm not going to give a fuck over at that channel. It's not going to be a commentary channel, so to speak. It's going to be book review, not book reviews, but audio books and movies. That's what type of channel that's going to. I originally intended it for it to be a Twitch channel. I still may do that, but we're gonna crash out first and see what happens. So be on the lookout in the coming weeks for that announcement. I should have the trailer ready for the first book in MD's Antisocial Book Club. I should have the trailer for that next week. It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a doozy. I'll check out the excerpts that I've done on shit. Let me pull one up real quick. Check out the excerpts. Go back and look at those videos so you can get a sample of what they expect on MD's War Room, MD's Antisocial Book Club. I'll pull up one for you right now. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. And really, in all reality, that's what I really want to do. I want to do the books. I want to do the movie. I'm more excited for that than anything else. Go back out and check out I got the preview. I got the preview Trump Russia definitive history by Seth Hetner. I got that one. I got the excerpt from the book Find Me the Votes by Michael Isikoff. Powerful information. Powerful information. These are some of the books that's going to be played on MD's Antisocial Book Club. I'm still trying to compile a list for the movies. Thought Box Theater. Who knows? Next week you might even see an excerpt or a clip from one of the movies that I'm gonna play. But in any event, make sure you tune in, like and subscribe, share the content so it can get out there and so we can boost this ideological army to wipe them away. So with that, man, hey, I appreciate everybody coming in. Ricardo, as always, man, I'll see you next Tuesday. TFP, Tayfest Politics on Straight Talk Society with Trev. Shout out for everybody coming through. Shout out to Apex. I seen Apex earlier. Shout out to Ron. Hey, Ron, man, I'm still waiting on the collab, bro. I'm still waiting on the collab from Conscious Ron. Shout out to Conscious Ron. Go sub to his channel, Conscious Moron. Go sub to his channel. In the mornings, you can watch him cook. So that's always nice. And everybody else that's going to watch this video later on, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I wasn't set up correctly tonight because I had literally just stopped riding. So that's why I ain't on camera. It's not impromptu. It was scheduled. But I had to rush to get here. I appreciate everybody that did stop by. In any event, with that being said, shout out to you. I'll see y'all hopefully on Monday. Stand by. Stand back and stand by. I may be on Monday. We don't know. We'll see. I haven't heard anything yet. So we're going to see what's going on with that. But in any event, I will be back next week. I'm thinking, shout out to Vancat. Vancat probably watches later on. Vancat wanted me to do the truth about black conservatives. That may be it for next week. So truth about black conservatives next week. MD's Thought Box Live. As always, catch me every Tuesday, TFP Tape Fist Politics on Straight Talk Society. With that, I think we're going to go and get up out of here, man. Peace.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they bang.